Hello guys, welcome to this video. In this video I'm going to show you exactly how you can build a YouTube AI clone for yourself or maybe for other YouTubers. The first thing we are going to do is scraping the YouTube channel. So we will get the YouTube link and some other information. With this information we will get the YouTube transcripts in automation. And then with this YouTube transcripts we will transform it to summaries, key lessons and FAQs as well, and this will be basically our knowledge base. Then we are going to integrate this knowledge base to our chatbot, and then we are going to build the chatbot and test it eventually out. So this Google Doc as well, here you can find all the functions and links and also the prompts we are going to use in this video. I'm going to have it in the description so you can also use this and follow my instructions. So the first thing you are going to do is copy the first function and then go to YouTube, choose your selected YouTube channel, maybe your own channel. For example, let's take Ali Abdal, for example. Ali Abdal, so you go to his or to go to your YouTube channel and go to the videos and then right click, mouse click and go to inspect. Once we are in this part, you will go to console and paste the function you just copied in the Google Doc and click on enter. So what it will do now, it will scroll automatically to his first YouTube video. Once that is done, we will paste this function in the console as well, and then we will get the YouTube links and the titles, and that we can paste it inside a Google Sheet. So let's create a Google Sheet while it is loading. There's quite a lot of YouTube videos, 1000 YouTube videos. So it's a lot. We're not going to use all of his videos. I'm going to take the most recent 10 YouTube videos. So let's call this Google Sheet Ali YouTube fit demo. Okay, so yeah, it's finished. So we are it scrolled all the way to his first YouTube channel. Now the second function, copy that and paste it in the console again. And let's get to his first couple YouTube videos. The most recent one is how to stop overthinking. Perfect. So from here, just copy the videos you want to use for your chatbot. You can copy everything if you want to. I'm going to copy up until here. This is enough just to showcase in this video. Copy everything and then go to the Google Sheet you just created and paste it. And then if everything went correctly, you will have in column A this, column B the title, and column C the link. And the last part after the equal sign, this will be important. This is the fee parameter and we'll need this to make an API call and get eventually the YouTube transcription. So once you have your YouTube links and the titles in the Google Sheet, we'll go again to the Google Doc and go to make.com. So once we are inside make.com, for people who never had used make.com, in the menu you can find scenarios and then you can create scenarios. And then you will see something like this if you have created a scenario. And then the app we are going to use is Google Sheet. And then the action will be watch new rows. Select or connect your Google account. Search by method. The spreadsheet ID. It's Ali YouTube video. Oh, Ali YouTube video. In my case then. The spreadsheet name will be sheet 1. It's doesn't contain any headers, I guess. No, it doesn't contains any headers. And then inside make.com, let's have it. I thought we had 14, we have 12. Yeah. So 12, it doesn't matter actually. And then choose where to start. I will say all, and I click on save. The next module will be a text to parse module. So text to parse, text parser. And then match pattern. The pattern is, if we go to the functions, it is this one. And this will basically give us the v parameter. And the v parameter is like the last part after the equal sign from each link. So we can test it out. So at pattern, paste what you just had copied in a Google Doc. And then the global match is no, yes, is case sensitive, no multi-line, yes, single line. And then the text will be the link. But first I want to test it out. So we will get this link, copy that, and see if it gives us only this part. If yes, then the pattern works. And voila, the input is the link, and the output is what it gives us is this. So that works. To make it dynamically, we will add the variable from the link. So make sure you select the correct variable over here and click on save. So now each time it will take a different link if you paste the variable because it's dynamically. Okay, so we have this set up. Then what you want to do is we want to connect it with a API. So if you want to do that, you will have to go to the HTTP module, go to make request, and then over here you will have a API link. You can copy the API link, and then if you don't have any account on Rapid API, just make your account and go to this API. I think in your case you can use the basic plan, which you can scrape 100 YouTube videos, and for €5 or $5 you can do up to 10,000 requests or 10,000 links. So maybe for testing you can use this, and then if it works and you want to do it like for a lot of YouTubers, or you have a lot of YouTube videos, you can subscribe to this plan. So over here you want to go to Open Playground, and then you will find over here on the right side you can find your API key and some other information. So you'd want to copy the URL just before the quotation mark, paste it in the HTTP module in make.com where you have URL. The method was get, and then the headers. So the headers over here. So the headers will start from the X to host. Copy that and paste it. And then copy this part as well. This will be the value of the header. Open the second header. Same thing, copy this up to key. Paste it. And then copy your API key. I hope I didn't forget to blur my API key. If you can see it, please don't use it. Okay, so the body type will be application /xwww, etc. So select that, no field, and don't parse it, and click on save. Then this module will basically gives us, oh, by the way, before I forget it, in the URL, this part, you'd have to delete it, of course. And the output from the text parser, you have to select it. So this variable will be over here, so it's then like dynamically. So after the equal sign, have it only the variable and delete whatever was there. So now click on save. Then this module will give us the whole transcript from the YouTube video. And we want to analyze this text and give us the important variables. So if we go to the Google Doc, in the prompts, we want the summary, key lessons, and 3 FAQs. So copy this prompt, everything what is in orange, and go to the OpenAI module and go to the action transform text to structured data. If you don't have it already connected, connect your OpenAI account. You basically click on add and then go paste your API key over here and your organization ID. The API key, you can find it if you click on this link, and the same thing with the organization ID. So connect your OpenAI account, of course, and go to the GPT-4o mini system. The text to parse is the data from the HTTP module. The prompt is what we just had copied from the Google Doc. And then if you scroll down, you will see structured data definition. We want to have 3 data definitions. The first one will be the summary. So copy the description for the summary. In the Google Doc, name it summary description. And in your case, if you want some other things from the video instead of the summary, like the tone of the video or maybe something else, you can also have a different name and a description, and also tell it in the prompt what we need. The data type is text. Is a parameter required? Yes. The second one will be the key lessons. Description, same thing. Since it is a variable, you will have to add a underliner in between. So back to the Google Doc, the description will be this. Paste it also over here, data type text, and yes, it is required. And the last data definition is the FAQs. So let's have the FAQs over here. FAQs for myself, the description, paste it over here, text, and yes, it is required. And then inside the Google Sheet, create a new sheet, rename it. Let's call it output. Give it a simple name because the name will be in a moment important. We want to send the information in this sheet to the chatbot, and the function we are going to use for configuration. We are going to use the name of the sheet, the API key, and the link of this spreadsheet. So let's keep the name a bit simple. Okay. So this one will give us a link, fee parameter, the transcript. This one will give us the 3 data definitions, and now we'll send all the information back to the Google Sheet. So click on plus and go and add the module Google Sheet, add to row. Add a row, I mean. Spreadsheet ID is the name of the spreadsheet, of course. Sheet name will be output. Table contains headers. We have to create the headers first. So title, this will be the title of the YouTube video, link, summary, key lessons, and FAQs. Let's delete all the other columns. Okay. There we go. Let's give it a nice color as well. Nice, this is clear, I think. Okay. Let's go back to make.com and then refresh this one. Well, I already know what is in column A, but you have to click on refresh over here. Okay, now you can see the values. Title will be the title of the YouTube video, which you can find in the Google Sheet module, is this one. The link is this. The summary is the output from this OpenAI module. The key lessons is this, and the FAQs is this. Click on save. Make sure it has enough of limits. Okay. It doesn't contain any headers. Yeah. And this is also correct. Yeah. Yeah, the variables over here, API key, perfect. Okay, text to parse is the YouTube transcript, the prompt. Okay. And there we go. Yeah, let's run it, see what it does. If it works correctly, you will see the title, link, and everything over here. If not, it will give us an error code. Okay, so far so good. You can see in the HTTP module, yeah. So in the HTTP module, if I open one of the operations data, you can see here the whole YouTube transcript. Basically, this transcript will be given to the OpenAI. You can see over here, like the inputs will be the prompt we had given it. The text to parse is the YouTube transcription. And once we are over here, the output, the summary, key lessons, FAQs. And if it worked out, it is filled in. So you can see it automatically filling it in. Voila. Let's get all the color in yellow. Oh, text not. Text has to be black. Voila. Okay, so while it is giving us the knowledge, the summaries, the key lessons, etc., and it's filling it in, let's go to the Chatbot Builder platform. So go to the Google Doc, and then we have a link over here. Click on the link. This will send you to Voiceflow. In my case, I have already an account, so it automatically logs in. If you don't have any account, just make an account. It's, in my opinion, one of the best agent builders there is in the market. So over here, if you are in your projects, top right corner, you find new projects, and we'll call this YouTube AI clone. Let's give it the name Ali. Starter template doesn't matter, just select the basic template. We'll delete whatever is over here.
Hi there, this is...
So let's close that. So we want to import a function. The function is pull from Google Sheet. And you can guess what it's going to do. It's going to pull the information of what we have over here. So I think it's finished. It has everything. We're up to 12, 13 rows. Yeah, it's correct. So yeah, perfect. So it will basically pull the information we have over here, and it will send it to the Google Sheet. So if you click on this link, and you click on template. Try FAQ chatbot. Type in Google Sheets. Remember, it's a function. We have here a template, but we don't want a template. We want this function. Download function. Just click on download. And there you go. So now we have downloaded the function. Let's go back to the chatbot. I'll put it all the way over here. Over here, let's go to content, to tools, import a tool. And this will be basically our tool. Open it. I know there's a small issue over here, which is content. It should be sheet data. Yeah. And click on close. Let's go back to the workflow. In this case, you click on the workflow and then click on edit workflow. And yeah, the first thing is go to dev, function, select the function, and select the function we just have imported it. And then it's going to ask the spreadsheet link, the range, and the Google Sheet API. So spreadsheet link will be this link, of course, but before that we have to share the link and make it short, make it sure it is not restricted, but anyone with a link, and it can be just the viewer, so that's fine. So paste it over here. The name, the range is the name. You can be more specific, of course. You can say like from A1 to B2, or like the whole sheet if you want to. And if you want the whole sheet, it will be the name of the sheet. In my case, it was output. You will paste it over here, and then your API key. Your API key, you can find it in Google Console. You have to. In the video just before this video, up to like minute 10, you can see me getting this API key. I will link it right now to the video, to that video, and you can see how you can get the API key. But there I have it in like 5-7 minutes, instructing you how you can find your API key. So make sure you have your API key over here, and then also the variable, like the output variable. So we'll call it Google Sheet API. Okay, so let's test it. Yeah, see if it gives us the whole Google Sheet. So if you click on the block on the play button, you can then see if it's going to retrieve everything from this Google Sheet. Let's try it again. Okay, let's connect it maybe. See now if it works. Yeah, it works. So you can see here, if I open the debug mode, that's why we couldn't see it just now, because the debug mode was off. But you can see in the debug mode, it retrieved the whole sheet. So if I scroll a bit down, also the same thing over here, because I'm using the output variable. So the last answer on the FAQs is the short-term path focuses on tactical adjustments. See if it is correct. The short-term part, yeah. So it just retrieved the whole sheet, and we had saved it in this variable, Google Sheet API. Okay, so what we are going to do now is, before we are going to answer the question, we have to let an AI analyze the question, analyze the Google Sheet in JSON, and then in a Google Sheet it tries to find like relevant information. Then we are going to send the information it found and the user question to a second AI step block, AI response block, and this response block will basically answer the question based on the inputs, and the inputs is what I just said, the question and like the relevant information found in this sheet. So let's build that. So in the talk step you find prompt, create a prompt. Now let's go back to the Google Doc. In the Google Doc AI set block, and over here you can find the instructions for the AI set block. So let's give it instructions what you had in the Google Doc, and basically if it's something different you want to build, just tell it you will get the input, you will get the question, the JSON data from the Google Sheet basically, explains what it is in there, and then like the output format, like how it should output it for us. So what we are going to do here, let's call it input, to make it clear for the AI what the input is. Okay, so the user question will be last utterance. Or maybe I can do it even better. We'll say listen is capture, and then entire user reply, and then save entire user reply not in the last utterance but in a variable is question. Okay, so we have just created a variable as well, and now if I click on bracket question, over here you can find it. I also recommend you to do it in brackets so it knows what the question is. And then the JSON knowledge base is basically the Google Sheet, and we had saved the output variable in Google Sheet API, so have that as well, and again also in brackets. AI is smart enough to know what it is, but you know, sometimes it seems it didn't know what the input was, so that's why I'm doing it in brackets. Okay, it will get a lot of information from the Google Sheet, so I will give it like max tokens. Don't be too strict. If it's more on the right, it's more random, and this is more like stricter. I will just give it up to over here. The module can be GPT 4.1. I think this is right now like one of the best modules there is. Cloud 4 is also very good. To be honest, I'm using most of the times Anthropics and OpenAI LLMs, but Gemini 2.5 is also very good. At least that's what I have heard. You can test it out if you want to. Okay, so I'm selecting GPT 4.1, and that's it. In this prompt, let's also give it a name. AI Analyzer. And then we'll go to logic, to set, to prompt, select the prompt. That's what we just had created, and whatever the output is from the prompt will be saved in this variable. So analyzer, just name it something, analyzer output. Perfect. So we have the user question, or maybe we can do it in this way. First this step, and then save the entire reply. Okay, So let me explain it to you. First, behind the scenes, we'll have this function. Why did I do it in the first step? Is because once you open it, it will take maybe 1 or 2 seconds before you get the first message. But it doesn't matter. What you don't want is asking the question and then like have to wait an extra 2-3 seconds. So I prefer to do like those functions in the beginning of the flow, because the user don't feel it. Okay. Let's have this message block as well. So, hi, how can I help you? I'm going to adjust this in a moment. But this function will be loaded behind the scenes. We'll have this saved in the variable, and then what the user will see is how can I help you? And then whatever they have said will be saved in the variable question. The question will be sent to the AI analyzer. It will know the question, it will have the knowledge base, and then it's going to retrieve the relevant information which might answer the question. After that, we'll have a prompt, and the prompt will basically get the output from the AI set block just before, and it will use that to answer the question. So analyzer output. I haven't created that prompt yet. Let me take some information over here. I like to give the LLM cloud to give it some context. So the chatbot clone for the video is Ali Abdal's. I think you know Ali Abdal's. Here is some information. Okay. Give the AI response instructions to clone Ali and answer the question based on the input and on how Ali talk. All answers must be in first person and in a nice way. So I gave it in the pasted, I gave it like the information we had retrieved, and then let Cloud create a prompt for the AI response, and it will basically tell the AI response block like, you are Ali, here's information, answer the question on how Ali is doing and based on what the inputs are. That's it. I'm not putting a lot of time in the prompts. You get the ID. So let's give it a prompt. Voila. Give it a bit more tokens as well. That's it. Starting message. I'll make it shorter. Yeah, thank you. Beautiful. And then once we had given it a answer, you'd want to go to the listen block. Let's do it in this way. Yeah, perfect. So you'd want to go to the listen and keep it in this like a loop. So Let's run it. We might have to test. Not anymore. Okay. You can see in behind the scenes we just got in all the information from the JSON, from the Google Sheet, the starting message. Now what we are going to say here will be saved in this variable. It will send to the analyzer with this whole Google Sheet, and then it's going to answer the question. So let's take something what we can find over here. To get started, only no FAQ. Why do people hesitate? Yeah, so why do people hesitate starting? So why do people hesitate starting their business ID? So this takes a bit time. Yeah, it's a very long answer, so that's why. But I like it. It also gave it a link. I didn't told Cloud to give it a link, but it did. You can see it answered the question based on what it could find inside the Google Sheet. And also it shared one of the links. So that's also why I had the links included. So the chatbot can also share the link, a relevant YouTube video to the user. And you can imagine, like, if the database is very long, you have like TikTok videos from 2 years ago, very old YouTube videos, etc. And the user had a question and being answered basically in one of those videos. It's very cool because the agent helped the user and it shared a video from like a while ago, which is very accurate as well. And I think this is very beneficial for the YouTuber as well. And they have like the whole content library in like one chatbot, which can answer all the questions. Yeah, what we basically can do over here is like tell the output AI, give it a name first, and then tell it like keep it short and sweet. Don't make it too long. Yeah, talk in a nice way, and like you can play around with it, give it some refine the prompt, and yeah, to make it even better, to talk more as the YouTuber itself. If you, for example, over here, once you're going to retrieve the information here at the OpenAI module, you can tell it like, we want also the tone from the video, like how did they talk, and also the way they talk. So the agent can like have that also one of the data definitions, and then that we can use for the AI response. So in order to talk as if it's the YouTuber, like the same way how the YouTuber is talking. So right now you can tell like it's probably AI. Okay, so once you have finished this up, so not a very difficult flow, you can also customize your chatbot. So right now it will look like this, but you can have, for example, a voice. You can stream the text, you can have it a voice input so people can talk to it, voice output. You can have it a different logo, different colors, and basically you will get this code, and with this code you can publish it on every website, and then you will see your chatbot on the right bottom corner, or maybe the left bottom corner if you at the position on the left side. You can customize it however you want. You can also put a privacy page, like a disclaimer. Yeah, for example, you can put here like the logo from yourself or from the YouTuber, the name like the YouTuber name, and then AI clone. You can play around with it, and once you are done with that, you can publish your chatbot. That's it. I hope it was helpful. If you have any questions, just drop it in the comments. I will help you with that. And if you want a custom solution, if you are a YouTuber or you have a business and you want a custom solution and me building it, I have a Google Meet in the description. You can just book a meeting with me and we can like talk and see how I can help with you. So yeah, thank you for watching. Subscribe, like the video, and see you the next time. Bye.